Yeah, I'll put a flip book for your chapter.
Actually, I request that. Please remove my story for that.
We are live.
Yeah, I should say, I should probably mention that. It sounded like a great intro.
Oh, man.
So, Ro's computer's updating. He will be here eventually, or maybe not. Maybe he's yelling at clouds. You never know. But we are here. We are here to talk about, and I'm going to put it up right away, the Book of Spores. Anthology with one of the coolest covers I've seen in a very long time. So, Adrian, I'm guessing you are the brain trust of this. It comes to me. Perhaps maybe you're the mushroom guy.
I mean, out of everyone here, I am the resident editor of this group. First of all, thanks for having us, Mike. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Even if you didn't know who Gary Oldman is, just throwing that out there so people can shit on you in the comments.
If they've seen the show, they know.
The lore.
They know. But yeah, I am one of the co-editors of the Book of Spores, alongside Fraser Armitage, Eleni Ayudo, and Ed Crocker. And then everyone else here with me, Adam, AJ, and Connor. They are some of the authors who've contributed stories to this anthology. So if anyone knows me, they probably know me from my book, Mushroom Blues, which is probably why the mushroom theme seems very appropriate. But I'll say right off the bat, this anthology was not my idea. We put it to a vote, and everyone voted mushrooms. And so my friends are just as weird as me.
All right.
I don't know if your book was even out yet when we decided this.
It was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I think it was recently released.
Okay.
So, and to answer Jay's question, yes, Ro's on a date.
With a Microsoft update.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The sexiest date possible.
Oh, yeah. You got it. There's nothing sexier than a good Word doc.
Oh, I know, man. I mean, if you have that little like clip thing, is it called Clippy?
Oh, yeah. You got it. He's on a date with Clippy. Absolutely.
Yeah. There
He's
you go.
So
man.
useful. You love that in a man.
Yeah. I mean, man, who doesn't want a good clip every night?
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I'm always saying this.
Okay. So the chat is on fire all of a sudden. We normally get like 6 for the whole show. But, either they got wind that Ro wasn't going to be here, or else you guys are popular.
All right. I mean, someone mentioned High Times magazine. I mean, we should have run an ad of the Book of Spores in High Times, so we definitely failed on that front. There's still time. Still time for High Times. We got this. So,
let's go around the horn. Connor, why are you here other than this anthology? What else have you written in your life? Do you have books handy to show us?
Oh, man. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, my God, finally.
Oh, I was going to say, you almost failed, and you've been on this show.
Yeah, I think every other time I've been on this show, I've forgotten to have books handy, and I just happened to set up right next to my
chance,
bookshelf.
You figured it out.
Got these. The Fall is All There Is in the Diplomacy of the Knife. It's the craziest thing you'll ever read, the most chaotic, weirdest.
Yes.
It's about quadruplet royals in a civil war for the throne, and there's like cyborg horses and lightsabers that are powered by like factory farmed human thyroid and things like that. It's really cool.
I love your pitches, dude.
Just throwing the craziest things out there until eventually someone's like, well, now I have to read it.
Yeah. All those like thyroid mega fans.
Yeah. Any thyroid fans out there today?
Any hypo or hyper thyroid fans out there?
Oh, wait, Morgan.
Don't forget the exploding horses. Hi, Morgan.
Oh, yeah. The cyborg horses explode. Yeah. Some of them just get hit wrong and become a nail bomb.
Okay,
yes,
Audrey,
Jeff Brown did the cover for this, and he did.
We're going to save this for later, but we'll just go ahead and put it out there now. Steal my thunder. I'm supposed to moderate this. Come on, people. AJ, save me from myself. What books have you written?
I have 11 books published, so I'm not going to go through all of them because that would just be too much. But I will share my latest, which is Wraith and the Revolution. It's a standalone sci-fi that has a cyborg main horse. Connor, cyborg main character, but he is not a horse. And then most people know me for Exile, which is book 1 in one of my epic fantasy series. And nice. I just have to say, I might be the only person that wrote a story for the Book of S'mores that did not use mushrooms. I'm a microbiologist and I work with mold, so I went the mold route and not the mushrooms.
And I'm so
And this is
appreciative
my
of that.
little toxic mold.
That's so cool.
We got one person who wants to see all the books, at least.
They're on the other side of the room.
Just like
They're
squint,
technically in the shot.
squint, Daniel.
Really
Yeah.
zoom in on that.
Yeah.
You'll get some real good pixels in there.
And Adam, this is your first time on the show. Do you have books handy?
I do.
See, Connor? See? He's showing you up.
Everyone else comes prepared.
Hey, I mean, Connor's failing upwards. So
Yeah. That's every year I'm getting a little more successful despite doing absolutely nothing correct.
Yeah, I've got a couple of cyberpunk books out right now. They're both on the shorter side. They're standalones in the same world, with the short story collection kind of being a little more slice of life, and the more action thriller story being a little more classic cyberpunk. And I've got early next year my first fantasy book coming out very soon, post-apocalyptic fantasy, weirdly inspired by like Latvian music, and
Of course.
trying to weave in like this sort of post-apocalyptic setting. And as soon as you're told don't leave the town, you're gonna have to leave the town at some point. So yeah, a bunch of little projects. I've also got I don't have a example here, but I actually just finished editing a nonfiction book all about map design and world building for sci-fi and fantasy. It's got 130 images in it and tons of examples from well-known books and a bunch of like indie books that are in it. And I'm really excited about it to share that with everyone next year.
So Audrey wants to know when ARCs go out, and she wants one.
I don't. If you're talking about the fantasy one, I think that might be. ARCs already went out for this, but if you shoot me a DM on Instagram, I might be able to hook you up.
There you go.
Or shoot me an email, whatever works.
You got connections, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I can make it happen. There are no arcs of the world building and map design book at this point. I might do some. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to handle all that, but that may or may not come later.
And Mr. Wolf is in the house. We talked about him backstage.
Good things.
Most-
Jeff's cover was maybe, he didn't tell me if the book that I grew mushrooms on was an inspiration for the book on the cover, but who knows? I can ask Jeff and see what he thinks.
That would be really cool.
Hi, Tim.
So we had Jeff on the show here. How long in advance did you have to ask him to get this cover to have it done?
I'm not going to say because I have friend rights in that regard.
Okay.
You have Fifth Amendment rights in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it took me a lot less time than it normally takes. So I don't want to get Jeff a bunch of DMs being like, "Why is this taking so long?"
I mean,
Wow.
you were talking with us about it a little bit ago, and just like kind of broad strokes, it sounds like once he kind of got his hands on it, it was just like he understood the assignment.
Oh, 100%, dude, 100%. I give him a sketch, which is usually part of my basically cover brief kind of process. I'll hand draw a sketch and just kind of lay out like, this is what I'm thinking in terms of like the overall composition and everything. And I gave that to Jeff, and he came back to me with his first draft, which a Jeff Brown first draft is like better than a good percentage of vinyl indie covers. So no shade or anything, but like, dude is phenomenal. And basically he got the idea right off the bat, and then we just tweaked some things and I let him run with it, and he produced one of like the coolest covers I've ever seen.
It's very Doctor Strange, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I basically told him like multiverse, mycelium, mushrooms, and put some weird shit in those planets, and he just went to town.
He really
Yeah.
delivered, honestly.
He really delivered, dude.
Yep.
Okay. So EL is a fan of the covers. Kind of disappointing, EL. You haven't asked what's behind everyone yet. That's coming, by the way. If you're going to be on the show, you need to know if EL is going to be here, because you might just want a plain background. Otherwise, you're describing every little knickknack behind you.
I mean, at the very least, mine are books, so I can share the love for some good books.
Yeah,
I mean,
cover
so,
is awesome.
like, honestly, so much love for the cover. Like, I couldn't have asked to work with anyone better. And Jeff was pretty much like my first choice and the first person I reached out to about it. And I'm so glad that we did, because I think a lot of the attention that like the promo and everything has gotten stems from the fact that his cover is just so striking and so colorful and so strange, and it perfectly encapsulates what the anthology is about.
So, Adam, what was your inspiration for your story?
So, when we started working on this, I had literally just joined Fanfi Addict. I think I received a 3-question quiz, the final of which the questions were, do you want to be in an anthology? And this was like my first day, and I was like, okay, I guess.
And the first 2 questions were kind of disturbing.
Yeah, I don't remember the specifics, but the group has character. But yeah, so basically I was sort of thrown into it, and the only real direction that we were given was each story in some way had to include the Book of Spores, the thing on the front cover. And we weren't really given a whole lot of other instruction of like how to do that or what it does or anything like that. Just kind of like, it's this thing that infects the worlds. And I'm like, all right. And at the time I was working on my sci-fi stuff, I don't think I'd even published it yet. So they just like put a whole lot of faith in me for some reason. And yeah, so I just I wanted to try something different. I ended up working on a story that is kind of a blend of some fantasy and some steampunk aesthetic sort of stuff. And I wanted to keep it a little bit short because I had heard some other people were going well over the anticipated word limit. Not that there was a word limit, but that was kind of part of the problem. So I was like, I'll be nice and keep it a little bit shorter. And so I really wanted to try and think of like short, punchy things that I could sort of jump into quickly and leave an impact and kind of get out. And I ended up taking that concept very literally and ended up with like an underground boxing arena. And it's sort of just like, I just sort of linger in that and, tried to add some interesting characters to it, some interesting motivations. But yeah, I mean, it was very kind of being thrown into it all of a sudden, not a lot of direction. And I just sort of came up with something that was a little bit different for me. And it was just a fun little experiment to try out. And I ended up really enjoying the characters. And so that's sort of like a very long answer. I'm sorry about that. But that's sort of how it all came about, is like, I was just sort of looking for some direction, and I had a little bit of info about the book. I had a little info about other people's stories being very long, and I was like, let's just do something short and quick. I mean, it's nice.
Okay, so the burning question in the chat is, one,
carpet or timber
for your, and then EL says no. He's actually more curious about the raw framing to his left, banisters down, or a chair. I don't know what he's talking about. Is that? Oh, okay.
No, so okay, the stairs I think are carpeted. This is just like a divider between the kitchen area and the living area. I don't know why Like there's a slight step up. So I guess that's why.
In case you
Okay.
trip.
So, and we're going to move on to AJ, and I'm just going to happen to flash this question. What's the average word length of these stories, and which one's the longest?
Crystal Matar is the longest. Surprise, surprise.
I'm shocked.
Shocker. It kind of varies. I mean, like on the shorter end, we have stories that are around 5,000 words, and on the long end, Crystal's is pretty much like a novelette almost. So there is
I had nothing to worry about with my 13.
Not at
words.
all. Not at all. No.
Man,
So
I was feeling
there-
bad hitting 8,000.
No, you did good, Connor. You did
Wow.
real good.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely the 5K.
So there is like a broad kind of range, and we've taken that into account when we were structuring the anthology, like which stories go where. There's a big mix of genres. Like I'm really glad that Adam and I hope like all the authors who took part really ran with the lack of instruction that we gave. It's kind of like, here's this spark for you to just go do whatever you want. And so there's a broad range of horror and sci-fi and fantasy in here, but even within that, it's like like Adam's underground boxing ring, or there's more like folkloric stuff, or Connor's weird shit, because it's always weird shit with Connor. so it's really cool that there is such a broad array of storytellers and genres, but also within those genres, every person brings their unique voice to their stories, which has been really fun for us to edit, because it's like there is this really sort of strong through line with this Book of Spores that goes through each world in this multiverse. And the frame story is basically that this sentient book goes to different worlds and infects them, and this archivist is searching for answers. And that's actually written by Eleni. Hi, Eleni. So Eleni wrote the frame story from the perspective of this archivist who's searching for clues about this sentient Book of Spores. And her research takes her to the different stories that all the authors in the anthology wrote. So the Book of Spores appears in some form or another in all of their stories and is infecting their worlds. And that provides clues for the archivist along her investigation.
Interesting. So AJ, tell us about your book. And is it fantasy, or did you try something different?
I went with sci-fi for my story.
Okay.
It's actually a story set in the universe of Race and the Revolution, but it's about 6 years after the novel. And I chose to do that because there is a alien species in the book, the Botanari, who are evolved from plants. And plants don't typically like fungus, so I kind of ran with that.
Nice. Okay, and Connor, I have to tell you, when Ro and I talk about you, which is surprisingly often,
I'm glad I leave an impression.
One, we talk about your writing process, which just floors us.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I'm like, have you read his book? And Ro's like, no, I haven't read. I was like, I read his first book. And I'm like, the whole time, like, I think I understand what's going on, but I kind of think that I don't, and a landslide is going to hit me at some point.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
And
this anthology thing is going to feel like that too.
Yeah.
And yes, Ro, that is very true. Ro does not read nearly enough.
Ro, what's going on with your computer? How's Clippy?
And Tim had this. I don't know what he's referring to.
The King in Yellow is fantastic, and yeah, I think. I mean, if anyone's like a horror fan, go check out the King in Yellow. It's an amazing collection of stories. But yeah, I mean, we definitely that maniacal laugh tells you everything you need to know. We took inspiration from several different stories, but in Eleni's case, it was her who kind of came up with a concept, which was thoroughly rooted in like the Decameron. And from my perspective, I really love The Illustrated Man by Ray Bradbury. And so we were taking like different anthologies, different story collections, and especially ones that have really strong frame stories that feel really iconic. We were definitely taking a lot of inspiration from those.
And so Ro, I think, is actually eating mushrooms now when he puts in stuff like this.
He's been infected.
Well, yes.
That's why he's late.
That's why he's
It's
late.
not. It's not actually the laptop.
He
He's
tried. No,
infected.
he thinks his computer's updated, but he's just tripping balls.
It's Clippy. He's got me.
He's got me.
He's
I've been
staring
clipped.
at the TV going, why does my computer not turn on?
Yeah, exactly. He's tapping at a keyboard, but it's just his knees.
Some of this seems like it's coming from experience.
I will leave that up to you.
That's fair.
Let your imagination fly, Connor.
Oh, absolutely.
So
And I always
tell us about your story. We want to hear about
Oh man,
your.
yeah. No, it came after like failing to write every other idea involving mushrooms I could possibly come up with. I mean, it didn't help that it was like I was initially trying to come up with ideas when I was a finalist in Spiffbo and everything, and that's really kills your ability to write anything.
Yep.
And just all of it was just sort of like I would try one story and it would be the craziest thing you've ever heard, and I'd be like, oh, no, this is nothing. And then the different thing, it's also the craziest thing you've ever heard, and it'd be like nothing. And I got to a certain point, like I think late last year, early this year, where I was like, I'm just gonna like throw every weird concept I've got into like one thing. And I ended up with a story about a immortal mushroom witch with a coat made of mycelium that's constantly slowly trying to eat her from the inside out, and she uses it to travel through the fungal network that sews the infinite layers of reality together and everything. It's just like someone stole some magical artifact from her, and she's chasing this woman through like weird layers of reality and everything.
Oh, boring. I've read like 3 stories.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Very tired. Yeah, I know,
just
exactly. There's
just Connor Trite Kaplan.
exactly.
And
Absolutely, yeah.
Tim beat me to the punch. I was going to say the secret is to get thrown out really early in Spiffbo. Then you like, hey, I can only go up from here.
I mean, Connor and I
Absolutely,
failed
yeah.
spectacularly at that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
We didn't
really
get the memo.
God damn it! I'm a finalist. I woke up and I was so upset about it. I was furious.
Just-
I was like,
just
you know what this is
message
going
Mark-
to do to me?
Yeah, message Mark Lawrence and be like, get me out of here. I'm done.
Exactly.
They wouldn't even
Oh,
let me
man.
submit.
Oh my god.
So since we mentioned Spiffbo, is anyone following the Spiffbo champions? Because I always mean to. I keep saying I need to check on that. I haven't checked in. I'm like, oh god, it's been a month, but I don't know. It's something about not having 300 people all nervous just makes me less inclined to click on it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I didn't win because I didn't want to go
same.
It would
through
be
it
back
again.
to back for you.
Oh, it
That
would have
would
been
be
rough.
insane.
God, yeah.
It would have been so rough. Yeah. So
I get updates in the Spiffbo 9 group chat that's still going. But apart from that, it's I always feel like I should keep up with it more than I do with every year of Spiffbo. But yeah, no,
I feel that like the decentralization of different or basically of like Twitter as the central kind of social media hub has kind of thrown a wrench in Spiffbo's ability to like reach
people.
as many people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see, but Rose sent me this picture. This is his computer for 20 minutes now.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what happens to me too. Anytime I jump on a live stream, that's all that's going on the inside.
Oh my god. Well, Truth Justice in the chat says they've been following Spiffbo, but
Amazing.
Yeah,
I'm fairly new to the whole community in general. So like I found out about Spiffbo, I think like with 9. So basically
It's a great year to find out about it. Or so I've heard.
Yeah, I met Connor and it was just like, oh yeah, this guy's like an award winner apparently. Great.
Did he lead with that? Is that how I said, hi, I'm a Spiffbo finalist?
Yeah.
My name's
That's
Connor.
how I introduced myself.
no, but
Oh,
now it's been superseded by Daniel Day-Lewis of SFF.
Yeah. So
That's
Daniel
true.
Day-Lewis of SFF. Yeah, that's
SPFDO
absolutely what I
means
need to go with.
nothing to
Spread the
us
word.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I've been given a title far more impressive.
But yeah, so like it's tough for me to like follow the current thing that's going on because it's like I've never heard of any of these books.
that does make you feel really bad. You're like, God, there's 300 more books. How many did I read of the last batch? Like 6? And you're like, God, there's 300 more.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it almost,
it does help me to sympathize for the judges, because they are reading a ton of books.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could never.
Yeah.
I read what I can, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Like even with the podcast, like with SFF Addicts, I'm like, there are 3 of us now, so it's kind of like, do what you can. We'll figure it out. But there's a little bit more spread for us, and MJ ruined me. She turned me into a mood reader, so I can't like.
Oh no! How could you?
So do you actually read the books before you interview the people?
Oh, of course.
Wow, what a crazy idea!
I think you're the first person
I'm a professional, Mike. Come on.
Oh yeah, well, see, Ro and I, on the other hand,
God, Adrian's hopping onto this podcast like, God, amateur hour. Jesus,
amen. I did have one
Oh,
person ask me, he's like, "So have you read my book?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Was that the expectation?" Because, anyway.
Chances are, if MJ and Greta and I are interviewing somebody, that one of us has already read some of their work, and therefore it kind of like makes the whole thing a little smoother. In which case, we'll just kind of put them on as like, you're like the point man in this interview, and you're gonna take the lead on the questions and all that kind of stuff. But you know, we try our best. You know, unlike Ro, who's just, you know, off getting high or whatever.
So what we always tell people, at least, is our excuse, is that you are your brand. So we want to find out about you, not your book. So that's why we don't read your book, because then we'd be we'd ask too many book questions.
That's the perfect like framing, but behind that is like an excuse not to have to read every single book.
See, that's how we came up with it. You know,
it's great. Yeah.
If you're lazy but persistent, you come up with these things over time.
Yeah, you make it sound professional, you know. But at the same time, I will say I do appreciate. Hi, Jeff. Jeff is in the chat room. Thank you for the beautiful artwork, buddy. We love you. It does go a long way to be able to talk to people about them as authors, because I do think authors can sell books just as much as books can sell books. So it's like, if you watch an interview and someone comes across as just really annoying and stupid, and
I'm right here, thank you. Wow.
Then
calling me out.
How dare you insult Daniel?
Every media appearance I've made this whole time.
Then you're going to be so disincentivized to buy Connor's books. It's just inevitable, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
You know, they're gonna buy a copy of Sword in the Street, and then they're gonna throw it into the street because they don't want to read it.
Exactly, yeah. That's why do you think I named it that? That's really my goal, is to pollute as much as possible.
You are like American Street's public enemy number 1 is just Sword in the Street.
Absolutely. I'm really just cluttering all those sidewalks.
All those sidewalks, man. People are tripping all the time, even more than Ro. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, that'll get my name out there. Everyone throws it out the window and everything, and then everyone will see.
This guy, goddamn, the CM Kaplan, dude.
So Ro is not here to stop me, so I'm going to ask my favorite question that some of you have already had answered before, but that's okay. And Adam, I already prepped you, so but I didn't tell you what the right answer is. So 90% of our guests get it wrong, which means they agree with Ro. But I want you to visualize you're going down the main drag of your city street. You are in a saddle, and this saddle is either on a T-Rex or a Griffin. Which one do you choose and why? And AJ, she's had this question. She knows the answer. She knows the correct answer, but I don't know if she's going to go with it or stick with Rose.
And the secret answer is, which one would be more effective at stepping over copies of Sword in the Street?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Griffins have a mythological hatred of the Sword in the Street. I think it's in the lore somewhere.
I mean, I don't want to influence people, but, you know, there are some votes in the...
I mean, there are some strong T-Rex fans in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you get up and down on the T-Rex? And also, would you ride the T-Rex on like its back or like the top of its head?
Have you never seen the Flintstones? That's how you get off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You slide down the tail.
I'm so sorry. Wow. I got to educate myself.
You got to take off your shoes, man. Callus up those feet. Get ready for a slide down that T-Rex's back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man, there's some extreme hatred for griffins. Griffins
Wow.
are weak.
I feel like I need to choose that just to be contrary.
Yeah,
I mean, my answer is griffins.
just to be a contrarian.
No, well, so my thought process is like, what's going to do the least amount of damage? And I feel like T-Rexes would just bowl over homes and trees. And griffins at least could fly over them for a while.
So you're being more thoughtful of like the general populace.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
You don't want like a lizard killdozer kind of a situation.
I mean, Eleni,
No,
we really
absolutely
don't.
not.
We
I
really
like where
don't
I
know
live.
if T-Rexes can't fly. You know, we don't have. We don't have.
all the
complete
evidence
skeletons.
isn't in yet. They did evolve into
You know.
birds, so
Yeah.
that's all the evidence I need.
Oh, Tim Wolf with strong words. If they chose a griffin, I would disown them. Hot damn.
So I will just tell you my theory is that I am a road rager when I drive. So I want to be on a T-Rex so I can stomp on cars and I can have it pick up cars with its mouth and throw it into the second story of buildings and get all the stupid drivers off the road. So I am all T-Rex all the time.
Yeah, I can see you being a road rager.
The good news is if you ride a T-Rex, you won't have to worry about anyone on the road at all.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Just stomp them all.
that is my rationale. That is the right answer, I will say. And Ro's not here to argue with me, but you know, go ahead and pick your answer. You can be wrong. You're allowed.
I like how Ro is just watching us like dump on him.
Oh.
Sorry, Ro. We appreciate you. I hope you're having a really good mushroom trip.
So the one time when I couldn't get on, he told everyone I was on a date. So this is so pour it on.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark, are you married?
Turnabout.
God no. I am
Okay.
a failed hermit.
Who knows, man? You might come across a road rager and it turns out to be a beautiful woman and she's just like, you know, wow, that man yells so sweet.
You pull up next to her in the car
Yeah.
to flip her off, and then
And you
suddenly
flip each
make
other
eye
off.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
When a
beautiful.
love is born that will
What a
last
meet
the
cute.
ages.
So I have a 15-year-old dog, and that's about as much as I can handle.
And how's his road rage?
Yeah.
He sleeps 22 hours a day.
Okay.
Perfect.
So he's Team
So-
Griffin. That's what I'm hearing.
In his prime, he would kill possums left and right. There's always a local possum extinction event every summer here.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Jeff said you both pull up in traffic on T-Rexes, and I challenged Jeff to draw this now. Can you
That's the
please
next book cover.
Can you please give like Mike a book cover of him like his love at first sight of this woman on a T-Rex? I would love that so much.
T-Rex.
A date
Ugh.
seemed plausible.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh no. She tells you how much she loves Griffin.
Oh wait, she rolls up on a griffin.
anybody
and
writing
he's
this
on a
down?
T-Rex.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Enemies to lovers. There we go.
It'll sell like hotcakes.
Oh, the hot new romantasy is Mike Molman.
Oh God. Yeah, that's fantasy.
Oh my god. Thank you for being in the chat, Jeff. I love. Okay, so just like a heads up for anyone who gets this book, look at the cover and you'll find a bunch of really fucked up Easter eggs, and a lot of that is just because Jeff has a really dark sense of humor and was willing to go along with our strange inside jokes. So,
I think my
you.
favorite one is on the back cover.
yeah. My T-Rex love life, a memoir.
So, and I will
Oh,
also
my God.
warn you all, if E.L. Montague ever says, "Hey, can I write you into a story?" Think long and hard before you answer. So his the incident at the Peeling Head, Chapter 1, Mike Molman is busy flaying a woman. That's the introduction you get.
Oh
So,
no.
Jesus, dude.
so you know, if he talks to you and says, "Hey, you want to be a character?" Think about that. I've now been told that I'm going to be his Kenny and
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to die in every book. So, you know,
So it starts out just all casual. He just asks you what's in your room, and then he starts like turning you into a psychopathic flaying character.
Uh,
and again, I'm gonna make Mike eat teeth. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Yeah, that's Caden Love, Dr. Love in the house. He's gonna turn you into a teeth-eating vampire.
Ugh.
Oh my god, dude. This chat is on fire today. Thank you all
It
so
is.
much.
Yeah.
So I will warn you, when there's this many people, we don't even go try to prepare even a little bit. So there's nothing prepared. So
I've
you all have to
noticed.
carry this.
That's totally fine.
Thanks,
Man.
Connor.
You're welcome.
Connor,
It's
you know
very
what?
free flowing conversation.
I
Oh
want
my
to do a show once, and I want to have you as a guest host because I don't know where that would end up, but I think it'd be awesome.
Oh, that would, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I did a few interviews myself like last year, and a lot of them ended up pretty chaotic at times. I know that's a huge surprise to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would love that. That actually sounds phenomenal.
It'll be like Mike and Connor's T-Rex hour.
Exactly.
know?
Yes. There we go.
Who knows where it'll go?
Except, aren't you on Team Griffin, Connor, or are you on T-Rex?
Oh man, I think last time I was here, I chose T-Rex. So I feel like I have to choose Griffin this time, just for.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
I don't know. There's been so much Griffin hate. I feel like I gotta, like, just from a contrarian standpoint, it does seem immensely more rideable. Like, it doesn't. It's gonna take me like an hour and a half just to climb the fucking T-Rex and everything.
Yeah. No,
You
I mean
never
like a
watched the
Griffin would be more comfortable, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Like,
gonna have to clench quite as
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Dude, you have to clench very hard on the T-Rex. Balance
Exactly,
is for
yeah.
the weak.
Ugh.
So are
Oh, man.
balls, apparently, if you're a man riding a T-Rex. So
Really got to wear some protective gear.
yeah, you got to have a proper T-Rex harness. Yeah, that's true. hmm
The classic way to do
You
it.
know.
Yeah.
Saddle up your T-Rex. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. God, read a
So-
book.
So AJ, are you on Team T-Rex? Do we have someone here?
Oh my god.
Yes, because I am a 5-year-old at heart and I love dinosaurs.
Fair. Oh, and I wanted to ask you again. I meant to ask you, and I skipped over it. What was the name of your alien species?
The Botanari.
And they're based on plants, you say?
Yes.
How did you ever come up with that name, the Botanari?
It's kind of botany, and then I just added something else at the end.
Latin.
What does the species look like though?
They're
just for, like-
humanoid, but they're very green because they can do photosynthesis. They also kind of evolved from carnivorous plants, so they'll eat protein, but nothing plant-based. So I had some fun with the novel part, thinking about, well, what would their cuisine be like? But yeah, my story is based on their planet, but the same main character from Wraith.
That's incredible. Are there any like humanoid Venus flytrap type situations?
Not yet. I could.
That
come
was
up
the
with
first
something.
place I
TBD,
went to.
Connor. TBD.
Yeah. Yeah.
The question for me has got to be humanoid pitcher plants, just like
Ooh.
standing there with food in their mouths.
For hours.
I've been standing here for 3 days.
Oh my
just
god.
waiting.
It would look like your throat would look like a pelican, just like
Yeah.
just for ages. Oh my god. But I love getting into these kinds of questions when you're writing stuff, and then you think about like, okay, so if these are if this is a plant species, like what's their cuisine like? And then immediately you get into questions of cannibalism. And like even before Mushroom Blues came out, people were like, mushroom cannibalism, and I was like, read to find out.
Man, since when does cannibalism come up with stuff relating to us? That never
Never,
happens.
never,
Never,
ever,
never.
ever.
There's never.
Never.
No. We
No.
never discussed cannibalism.
Not a single
No
time have we
taboo.
discussed.
So, Adrian, did you write a story for this, or are you just the editor?
So I am one of the co-editors, and then I wrote the introduction, and we're saving my short story as like a stretch goal. So it'll be like a fungal verse tie-in kind of thing, but set thousands of years before Mushroom Blues, and it's essentially like a folktale that parents would tell their kids about this child, this little girl who is in a small village and basically has to venture out into the wilds it's kind of like a heroine's journey, hero's journey type of thing, where she has to venture out into the wilds and find a cure for this plague that has afflicted her village. And essentially this ties into like the foundation of the religion that the fungal people have in Mushroom Blues. So it's kind of like tied into the foundational myths of their belief system and their religion and everything like that. So she's kind of like a prophet of sorts.
So I'm clearly a natural at hosting these things because we're over 40 minutes in, and I'm going to ask, where can people find this book?
Well, thank you for asking,
You gotta
Mike. I
weed out
appreciate
the
it.
people who aren't
Yeah.
really interested.
Yeah. only like the diehards and then Ro, because he's still tripping out. They're the only ones here. This will be on Kickstarter starting on November 13th. And it'll be a deluxe hardcover edition. So we've gone all out. It's like Jeff's beautiful cover is the dust jacket. We've got a really cool hardcover case design. There's sprayed edges and all that kind of stuff. I've designed the entire interior with really trippy mushroom visuals and crazy stuff. A lot of fun little visual things for people to enjoy. And yeah, basically it'll be on Kickstarter starting November 13th, and that'll run until December 4th. And you can get, you know, the hardcover, or you can get the digital edition. You can get a swag package if you want to support the Kickstarter, but not necessarily get the book. Then there's like the everything tier where you can basically get all the cool stuff that we've created. So there's like the book, there's the paperback, there's a tote bag, a notebook, enamel pins, foil bookmark, like the whole lot. So there's kind of something for everybody. And we hope you all check it out on November 13th on Thursday.
So what you're saying, if nothing else, you need to check this out because of like, if you want to run a Kickstarter, this is how to do it. And you can, you know, it's like your free education.
Yeah, just like I am totally okay. Like when Mushroom Blues came out and I did like my whole thing with that and marketed it and did my book tour and all that kind of stuff, I told people just like go check what I did and copy it. Like literally like DM the same people that I did my interviews with and just like copy anything I've done, and I'm totally cool with that. And so if you want to run a Kickstarter, I mean, I'm hoping it'll go well, but I mean, as far as people who've run Kickstarters in the past have told me, we're off to a very good start. And so I think the Book of S'mores. Oh my God. It's just like a great side tangent. I haven't eaten supper yet. Why do you ask? Well, first you can have the Book of Spores and you can have a mushroom based dinner, and then you can have the Book of S'mores for dessert. So you can back
That's
both
the
of them
sequel
up.
book, actually.
Yeah. We're working with John Douglas on that one. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this has gone so far. It's kind of funny because a lot of this was a bit, not necessarily last minute. Like we've been working on this for well over a year, and all like we've had all the stories for a while. We've gone through dev edits and we've done the whole gamut with those. But it kind of got to a point where I commissioned the artwork from Jeff. I got the artwork, and then my co-editor Fraser and Eleni and I were just kind of, you know, talking to each other and just like, so should we do this? Like, when are we actually going to like run this Kickstarter? Because it was our plan to do a Kickstarter from the beginning, but it was basically in October, so last month, when we decided to team up with Merrick Books, who's done a bunch of amazing project management for a bunch of Kickstarters. You know, like Crystal Matar recently did a really good one with them. My friends Stephen Rowland, Shami Stovall, like a bunch of stuff. Zamil Akhtar. And so they have kind of like the pedigree when it comes to managing a successful Kickstarter project. And the three of us just kind of decided like, yeah, fuck it. Like, let's reach out to them and see what they say. And then I had a call with the head of Merrick a few days later. And then we basically asked him that day. I showed him all of the graphics that I'd put together. And I was like, when is it feasible for us to launch this? And he was like, you could do it next month with everything that you have. And so we said, fuck it, let's go. And so I basically put together a Kickstarter. Thank you, Joe. He's been really mean to me lately, but today he's being nice. So I appreciate you, buddy. And so, yeah, it's basically like I've, you know, worked my ass off on like the design front, and like Fraser and Eleni have put in a ton of work behind the scenes to put this Kickstarter together in like about a month, and so we're really happy with how
Wow.
it's going. Yeah.
Yeah, truly, like from at least my perspective, we would occasionally be contacted by somebody about dev edits or given a small update about like, hey, we think that something's going to happen in like the next couple of months or something. And then all of a sudden, within like the last month, it was like, okay, everything is done and ready, and it is like the most polished thing you've ever seen. I was not aware until like maybe 2 weeks ago that we were gonna have all of this swag. Like it's truly insane what they've been able to do, and it's so cool to be part of it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, like fuck it, let's go is such a great attitude, man.
That's how I try to live my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, when we started this channel, we were at a Comic-Con and Rose like, we should do that. We should do, we should interview people. And I'm like, oh, now I have to do video editing, which I don't know. I don't have time for what I need to do anyway. And he looks at me and goes, do you ever listen to me when I talk to you? I've been doing this for 30 years. I was in media relations in the Air Force. I'm doing it now for the VA. I've done this 30 years. I will edit the video. I'm like, oh, I don't have to edit video?
I just have to show up.
And then we did our first live one, and I was like, well, I'll schedule everything. And then we did live, and we're like, oh, that's so much easier. So now he doesn't even edit. He doesn't do anything but show up with his pretty face.
Yeah, he just goes and does drugs. Yeah.
Which is why we're so disorganized, because I'm the one who schedules.
Yeah. And he's just constantly on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your computer, Ro? Is everything okay? We're genuinely worried.
I think his computer also said, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. His computer's talking to him now. That's how high he is.
It's
Oh my
Clippy.
God. It's Clippy. It's like, wow, Clippy, your voice is so beautiful.
The AI
The
has gotten too
siren
good.
song of the paperclip.
The siren song of Microsoft.
So, Ro, if you see an exploding cyborg horse, that's not the mushroom. That means you picked up Connor's book.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm in your house.
Yeah. And if you tripped on a book in the street, you know whose it is.
Absolutely,
But-
yeah.
Yeah. But honestly though, it's been so much fun to work on this Kickstarter, and because this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and basically it's kind of like the most collaborative effort, the most collaborative project that I've taken part in. It's like everyone's been so cool. Like even just today I was editing the project video, which is like when you go to the Kickstarter page and you click on this video, it's kind of like your introduction to the whole project. And like
I should
all
probably show this again. Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
so all of the people in the anthology recorded over the last couple of weeks, basically like their introductions and everything like that. But they also recorded like them like whispering creepy shit, and like I basically like overlapped voices and stuff like that in the intro to the video. And it's like, man, we're all so weird, but everyone was so invested in this thing that we're doing together. And so it's like having Jeff to do the cover, like co-editing with Eleni and Fraser and Ed, all the authors that have taken part. Merrick Books has been amazing. Like straight up, I feel like I'm kind of the Book of Spores, and that Merrick Book joined this joined this project, and a week into it, Andrew Cobble, the head of Merrick, messages me, and he's like, hey, so we wanted to get like faux leather as one of the stretch goals for the hardcover case. He's like, what about mushroom leather? And I was like, in that moment, I was like, yes, dude, you've been converted into a strange ass mushroom lover just like me. And it's so beautiful. Turns out mushroom leather, a lot of people think it's fake. It's not like a real thing, but there actually is mushroom leather. Turns out it's like 7 times more expensive than faux leather. So unfortunately, we weren't able to include it in this project. But one day I'm going to do like the most bonkers special ass edition of like one of my books, and it's going to be like there are only 10 copies available, and it's going to be all made of mushroom leather and all that stuff.
Nice.
You got it. That's like the perfect sort of, the ultimate stretch goal.
Yeah. Be like, here are like 5 diehards who
When
I mean,
when your
you
book has a
probably-
folio edition, that's gonna
Yeah,
be.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, Morgan, I guarantee you there are mushroom leather coats. Someone
That was
out
how I
there
came up
has
with the idea
made-
for the code in my anthology contribution. I heard that there was like mushroom leather, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna come up with a weird coat, and that was how it came about.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's like a Technicolor dream coat, but made of mycelium. You know,
Oh,
that's like
absolutely.
when I read the story, it was like that was what was in my head. Was
Absolutely.
a Technicolor mycelium dream coat,
Yes.
and I'm
Oh,
so
that's perfect. I've done my
Yeah.
job. This is amazing.
That's awesome.
To answer your question, Miriam, I think my Miriam
Yes.
Yvette. There is no audiobook in the works, unfortunately. I mean, it's like audiobooks are really, really hard to justify for anthologies.
Just
just
have
because-
every author read their own.
That could
You're
go
really-
very, very badly.
You're gambling on the voice acting capabilities of everyone involved.
Yeah,
Adrian's
like I
just
know,
I don't trust you.
I know Connor would be up to the task.
You have a lot of faith in me, honestly. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
But I mean, the story's unhinged, and I know the audiobook narration would also be unhinged.
my-
Come
it
on,
would
Daniel
not be
Day-Lewis, get your shit
good.
together.
It would not be well acted or performed, but it would certainly be. It would be borderline unlistenable in the best possible way.
So yeah, my audiobooks for anthologies are really hard to do, just because there's such a disconnect in terms of every story has a different author and a different voice, and in this particular case, it's like there are so many different genres, so it's kind of hard to figure out like how many audiobook narrators will we have, or would there be a specific audiobook narrator who would be so versatile that they'd be able to capture
Ooh,
16
yikes.
different stories, right?
I was going to. That's my next question to actually ask about the anthology: is how many are there in the book? Because I'm up on
Yeah.
these things.
So there are 16 stories, and then there's the frame story by Eleni, and that kind of ties through the whole anthology. And then there's my introduction, and then if we hit the specific stretch goal, then there'll be my story. So in the end, it'll be like 17 stories, a frame story, and an introduction.
And how many pages?
I mean, it's about like 160,000 words, and so like formatting wise, it's about like 550 pages. Yeah.
That's not as long as I was thinking it was going to be, honestly.
I mean, it's like if everyone was Crystal, then it would be like 10,000
It'd be up
pages.
into the 300,000.
But then there were
But yeah.
reasonable people like Adam who wrote those 5,000 word stories.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, you want
yeah.
a short story anthology? Okay, I'll write a short story.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a layup of a word count, really.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
Just
in
like
and out at a very
5,000,
reasonable
like, I got
pace.
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Connor wrote that short story, it would probably only take him 35,000 words to get it done.
Yeah,
That's true. And
you're
he would
not
cut-
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
that
would
is
cut
about how long.
at least like 25 to 30,000 would be.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
about there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, that is embarrassingly close to how this actual story came together.
And Connor, that is why we talk about you way more often than you would think two grown men in their 50s would.
It's always nice to be talked about. It's nice that I'm leaving some legacy behind.
Yeah.
So,
You're
so
in my
you're
old age.
In my old age.
Yeah.
And Mike, can I shout out everyone who's in the anthology? Just want to
Yes, please
let
do.
people know who the authors are, everything. So we've got stories. I mean, we've got Adam, AJ, and Connor who are here. We've got MJ Kuhn, Greta Kelly, Crystal Matar, Caden Love, Emma L. Adams, Adam and AJ and Connor, DB Rook, Tom Bookbeard, Ryan Kirk, Harry Chilcott, Victoria Gross, Will Swardstrom, CJ Daly, and then Fraser Armitage also contributed a story, and then Eleni did the frame story. So yeah, I mean, this is basically like people from SFF Addicts and FanFi Addict, and it's kind of cool the fact that like this, blog that David Walters started like 5 or 6 years ago has grown to include so many amazingly talented people. So there are a lot of people on the blog who are just bloggers or just content creators, but then there are a huge portion of us who are also authors and artists and doing other stuff.
So, Adrian, you're full-time author, yes?
No, I'm a full-time dad, and I do everything else on the side. So.
Okay. Connor,
That's
full-time
adorable.
author?
Technically, yes. On a technicality, yeah. On,
Okay. It sounds like that's unwillingly so.
No, it's just.
Are you
that,
are you like enslaved into being an
Oh yeah,
author? What is going
in
on?
the
dude?
mines when I don't write
Yeah,
books.
I'm working.
I'm going with that actually because it's gonna be too annoying to actually elaborate on the actual details.
Oh
It's
my
just
god, dude.
And AJ, I know you're a true scientist, so
Yep, I'm a microbiologist, or at least for now. So I would love to write full time one day, but I'm not there yet.
And Adam, I know we chatted before. You also have a full-time job, yes?
Yeah, I do web design, app design, stuff like that. And a little bit on the side, I also do map illustrations, usually for other authors. So hit me
Nice.
up with any maps you need.
Good
So
plug, man. Good plug. Also,
When
AJ tried to grow mold on a copy of my book, and it turns out mold doesn't really like books,
I
which is
think
totally fine.
the paper gets treated now to prevent that. I did everything I could,
Okay.
and it.
But
I
specifically
tried
for
really
mold,
hard to get
yeah,
mold on the
because
book.
man, mushrooms will go to town on a book. Let me tell you. But AJ, how about we get a specific copy of the Book of Spores and we grow some mushies out of them? What do you think?
That would be awesome.
Let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna infect a copy of the Book of Spores,
I like this.
and then
Is
we're gonna send it to Mike, and he and Ro can harvest them and have a nice dinner together.
fair, yeah, sounds good.
Right.
Which Kickstarter tier is that? The one you can eat.
Oh, dude, okay, so I know the Kickstarter is launching in like 2 days, but like, fuck it, we'll change all the tiers now.
Fuck it, let's go. That's the whole strategy.
We could have like a super high tier, and it would basically be like, we will grow mushrooms on a copy of the book, then we will harvest them and invite you to like a home cooked meal, and I will cook those mushrooms for you.
The rare $10 million tier.
Yeah. I mean, it includes a ticket from Ecuador to wherever the hell you live. So there is that.
Chat, we got any takers?
Does anyone want me to cook a meal for them with some book mushies? Maybe like
You
El
seem like you would
Montague.
create a fantastic meal with book mushrooms.
Oh, 100%, dude. The ones that I grew on Mushroom Blues, I ate them with the steak. It was delicious.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Would you throw in a mushroom tattoo with this?
Ooh. No, that would have to be a different tier, man.
Okay.
I mean, just like a quick aside, just so everyone knows, Mike was just like, "You want to tattoo my head?"
You know, I would not
wanna
say no
tattoo
to
your
that
head?
either.
Yeah, I mean, it would be the coolest thing for like, Bald&Balding to be like the Bald&Balding also with tattoos on their heads. It would be really cool.
Absolutely.
So the thing was, last year we said if we got to 500 by the end of 2024, I was getting the tattoo, and we just crossed 500 last month. So everyone failed. I had
Wow.
like 4 or 5 people say they're going to start a bot farm and get us up to 1,000, and none of them came through. So no tattoo on my head.
I mean,
It's
clearly they
odd.
don't know how to use bot farms. Come on,
Wow.
people.
I know, it's almost like they don't embrace AI or something.
This industry that is so fond of AI.
Yes.
But wait, Mike,
You have
why,
to find
why-
another excuse to get a tattoo.
Yeah. Why do you owe a tattoo of a mower?
So originally I told him I saw a tattoo somewhere on the interwebs of a bald guy with a guy who had a lawnmower like right along his hairline in the
Oh
back.
yeah. I get
Oh,
it.
I gotta get that one. I gotta
And
do
then
that.
I like that.
That's perfect.
Then I actually had my cover artist draw this. Now you're gonna make me show you. Oh no, it doesn't show up. But anyway,
please.
I was like, I'm a fantasy writer, so it's not gonna be a lawnmower. It's gonna be a guy with a scythe.
Okay.
And have that right at my hairline. But
Yeah.
sadly, people did not come through last year, and
Wow.
now we're finally over 500. But nope, sorry. And
I mean, come on,
actually-
everyone in the chat. Let's make it happen. Pay for
gotta
Mike's
get-
scythe. Let's make
So-
it happen, dude. But what happens
You're
if
just
it's like
gonna
you
keep
get the
setting goals
Yeah.
until one of them is achieved.
but like what
Yeah,
happens when you get the scythe and then your hairline goes down lower? Like what happens then?
It's gonna be
So
like a little flip book.
The funny thing is the guy at work, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get the tattoo, and it's going to be like right here at my hairline. He goes, That's where you think your hairline is do you? And he's like, go down an inch or more.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you get the idea. I told him, I was like, if that's the case, then we'll have like a little haystack over on the side, and it looks like you just harvest.
You have like a whole farm on your head. It'll be great.
I mean, I have a very big palette here,
Yeah. I mean, it's like the canvas. The canvas is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
So much
Do a
room to
whole
work with.
sleeve.
Oh my god.
Which
man.
Kickstarter goal is that?
It's gonna be like the painting of like the Sistine Chapel or something. Just one little piece at a time. You're gonna have a whole panorama going.
It's just
Oh
like
my god.
Jesus reaching out to a lawnmower.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
And all I can
Right
think
on the
is
top where God can see it.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
all I can think of is I'd have several mirrors going, okay, how many mushrooms did he hide in here?
Yeah. Also, like, how many mushrooms did he dose me with?
If you think
Get
you
a
know the
tattoo on
answer,
your
you
head that's
don't.
just the shape of one mushroom.
Yeah, just like use the negative space.
Oh man, it's perfect. I mean, all I need is red ink, and I can just turn him into like Toad from Mario. It's great.
Oh
You'll
man.
never need to dress
How
up for
many
Halloween
subscribers to
again.
get to that?
Oh my god. Yo, that is like top tier, man.
2,000 by the end of the year, Connor.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
2,000.
You
Come
were
on,
setting
Bob.
that goal horribly
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
We're
Come on,
at
Connor.
500, and we've been on 2 years. So,
Yeah.
you got a
Well,
little
you're
over a
Playing
month.
with fire is all I'm saying.
Connor, all the people, like the entire army that you've hired to throw copies of Sword in the Street,
Exactly. It's
just like turn them to a new purpose of following Mike's YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Yeah.
Harness my flying monkeys to
Yeah,
really just-
exactly. Yeah, your little slave army,
Exactly. The ones who are working the mines, you gotta go. I have a new purpose for you.
Oh my god. Yeah, Connor, you're for someone who works in the mines, you're not covered in enough soot.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
really.
severely disappointed.
Yeah, I can't let anyone know that they work in the mine, so they give me a little sort of washcloth, right? But then throw me in front of a laptop. They like no.
I mean,
one
you're
can know.
not coughing enough either.
Yeah,
I
know.
don't believe
The
that you have
black
black
lung
lung.
hasn't taken hold yet.
It has not. It
unfortunately.
has not taken root.
So
One of
AJ,
these days, eventually, I'll die in my 30s, and they'll be like, "Oh, if only we'd known the black lung."
Yeah. You know how like they'll show you like in school they'll show you like here's a smoker's lung and here's a healthy lung. You'll be the example for the smoker's
Exactly.
lung from now
Yeah.
on.
This is why you write books instead.
Exactly. You want to become an author? This is what'll happen to you.
I thought
You have to
wrote
be
books
really
because you-
successful on that first book, or else this is where you end up.
I was going to say you write books to become successful and rich, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially
the
in
rest of us end up
self-publishing.
burning them for warmth.
Yeah.
The cold winter nights.
So AJ, I seem like you have not spoken a lot because you're a very even-tempered person.
She's
Sane?
too polite. Yeah.
Yeah, too polite. So, do you have a book coming out anytime soon?
On my own, no. I don't have anything planned for the next little bit.
What?
Wow, how could you? Can't believe
So
this.
what you're saying is you're not stressed. You're an author and you're not stressed. Then
Yeah, I'm not stressed at all.
You
Wow.
said that in the most
No,
stressed
I
tone of voice I've ever
have
heard.
like 2 different series that I've been working on, and I don't usually publish my stuff until like it's complete. So I'm in the middle of
Oh.
writing things, but I'm not ready to share anything yet.
you're a mad woman.
Yes.
How do you have that much patience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could never.
Literally the last 3 books I've published, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I have an extra chapter in one of the books. It's repeated twice. I have
Oh no.
I just everything that could go wrong because I'm like, it's done, publish. And I'm like, oh wow, there's typos. I should really have got a second proofreader, or maybe not corrected it after the proofreader, because spelling not my strength. Grammar, not my strength. I'm a writer, but I can't do either of those well.
I've been pretty good about formatting everything, but there was one moment, I think earlier this year, when somebody bought my book and I had put the wrong file in, so they received the other book.
That's
Oh no.
always my biggest fear. I'm like every time I hit upload or have to do a revision of a book, I'm like, did I upload my book or like
Yeah.
the file of all my most personal secrets or something that I'm
No, straight up.
keeping my computer for some
Yeah.
reason.
Like what Morgan put, it was like, I've been going through some, like, collaborating with a friend right now on a tie-in graphic novel set in the Fungal verse, and I've basically been going through and like taking description, like sections of description for like certain characters or like locations or whatever, and literally like every time I'm going through, I'm like, okay, fucking Oxford commas and whatever else stupid shit I decided to do. And be like, there's one missing, or like, there's a space that's like that needs a space between those two words. But yeah,
My
it is
favorite
what it
point
is.
my favorite point in the publishing process is like the month or two after you publish a book, where everyone who reads it is just like, hey, I found these typos, do you want them?
Yeah.
Let me give
Mhm.
Yeah,
just
I
getting
had
DMs from like
some
12 people being
I
like,
had
hey.
some really nice people on Goodreads who were just like, here, I highlighted all the typos that I found. And I was like, thanks, man. And then they gave me 5 stars, and I was like, you're a gem.
Incredible. That's the best.
Like literally, you
So-
caught like 16 typos, and you gave me 5 stars. You're
I
beautiful.
once had someone reach out to me being like, hey, I just read Quenby Olson's book. Can you DM her for me for all these typos? I'm like, why are you reaching out to me? What did I do?
Oh
You
my
have the
God.
ear of Quenby Olson, don't you?
Yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
she is like, the one who runs the coal mine for you.
Exactly. She's the one who's
Yeah.
got me down there. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just
So-
my treasure. I'll be right back.
So I'll just tell you all, my latest book came out, and we were interviewing Amber Toro, who's a wonderful person. And she's like, Mike, I love Proxima Station, but I didn't get the in joke. The E is capitalized in acceleration, like all throughout the entire book, and I never got why that is. What's that in joke? And I'm like, what is this you speak of? Holy shit.
Oh no. Was it one of those find replace things that happened?
Yeah, so one of
Oh,
my
no.
races is the Errati, the ERATI. And my proofreader's like, yeah, I went back and forth, but you don't capitalize the H in human, so I went ahead and put all your alien races in lowercase. And I'm like, I understand where you're coming from. I disagree. So I find and replace, and I replace them all. And you know how when if you put Errati, you're supposed to put the space after, so it only does that word?
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot. And ERATI shows up in the acceleration, operation. So yeah, all these random
Oh,
words with a
God.
capitalized
Oh,
E in
no,
the
dude.
middle.
Oh no!
And we're live, and Amber's like, I didn't get the in joke. What is that? Can you explain it? And I'm like, no, we're done.
You have to get off now. Oh my God, you have to go.
Yeah.
So
man.
You just panic and hitting the eject button.
The joys of indie publishing. But then again, like, I do appreciate the fact that we can go in and fix these things immediately.
Yeah.
Because in TradPub, it's like, yeah, if you don't sell out of your first print run, then your book will forever have those typos, and there's nothing you can do about it.
There's like one person who had like a typo on their first page or something that they had to get figured out. I'm blanking on their name. They probably wouldn't want me to share their name actually now that I think about it. So that's probably for the best.
Yeah. I mean, like, no offense to trad publishing, but it's like people dump on indie for,
Yeah.
oh, there's like so many spelling mistakes and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, have you ever read any book ever? They're all full of typos, dude. And those ones had like 3 or 4 different editors looking at it.
Yep.
Like,
My favorite
way
is
more
reading a really
passes.
old copy of a book being like, I wonder if they fixed this in the last few decades.
Or in like the last couple 100 years.
Exactly, yeah. They've had a long time to catch this one.
Oh man. Yeah. Publishing's the shit show, man.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, there you go. Agatha Christie.
Yeah, you'd think with the amount people are reading her, how
Yeah.
many emails do you think her publisher's getting with that one?
oh my god.
Oh, poor Mary Robinette.
Oh no.
I mean, I have a friend who like half their book was just like something that happened at the printer, but it was literally like half the book was theirs, and then, or not half the book, it was like 70%, but then there was like a good chunk of it in the middle of the book that was just another book. And
Oh
so-
no!
And so it's like people are reading
saying
through,
we got
and
a
it's like all of a
bonus
sudden
book.
you get to like chapter 25, and it's just like the book changes completely.
The ultimate plot twist.
The ultimate plot twist. New characters,
you were
new
reading one
scenarios,
book.
everything.
I love when the
Yeah.
author puts a little bit of their next book at the end of their current book. It was a surprise to see that it was an entirely different series.
Yeah.
The most avant-garde sort of meta thing you could
Oh my
possibly
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
You
Really
thought you were
playing
reading
with
one book, now you
formatting.
have a completely
Yeah.
different one.
Read
Figure it out.
read a sample of so and so's next book. Just get thrown into the fucking fire and see what you think.
You thought
Oh,
Malazan
man.
was impressive. Well, now we got aliens in this fantasy.
There you go, dude. There
Just
you
pretend it was intentional. Just be like, yeah, no, it's really deep when you think about it.
Really speaks to the human condition.
Yeah.
go. Oh my god.
Well, they were
Oh,
on
dude.
mushrooms, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who knows?
So now you
what-
have to figure
what
out
they were
what's
thinking.
real and what's not, because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are we even here? Is Roe even real? What is life? Is the book of is the book of Spores actually releasing on Kickstarter? We don't know anything.
No, that's really gonna hook in. That's really gonna help with fundraising. It's like,
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
even real?
Which
Yeah.
Kickstarter?
This book is a
Structure
construct,
makes it
just like
real.
your money. Ha 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 ha.
That's perfect. Yeah, you're gonna
Oh
draw
my
the right crowd with that.
The
one.
right crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get a bunch of fucking like crypto people coming in supporting our book.
A bunch of tech
Oh.
bros in San Francisco. Being
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa, it's so
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, man.
So, Adrian, please
Yes.
tell me when people email you like, I read your book and it was amazing. I would like this to be published and get more eyes on it. Do you respond with, "Hey, we have a Kickstarter in a couple days. Why don't you support us?" Because you
I mean-
really need to reply to these people and tell them that.
I know, man. But like Connor's bot form is so busy already. You know,
True.
like the amount of
I-
emails that they're sending out, I just feel like if I email them back with something like that, they'll just be like, "What, are you fucking shill?" And I don't know
Just
how I feel about
constantly in
that.
the mind's powering the
Yeah.
bot farm.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like those emails are so ridiculous. I mean, anyone in the comments who's an author, you probably get these stupid emails where it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, your book is the most like mind-blowing thing I've ever read, and
Oh, it's so
and
funny.
I have some friends who received just the template, and so it's like
Your
dear
book
insert,
title.
dear
I've had that.
insert author name, your book title, blah blah blah, is the most awe-inspiring thing ever, and I'm like, you know,
It's
I've had
the
a couple
funniest
times
shit
they
ever.
email me
Connor,
and
basically,
it's
like, what I'm
somebody
saying-
else's stuff.
it's yo, I got that too. So it's like my
Yeah.
friend Evan Lycum, his book Angie Kills a King. We got an email on the podcast about his book, and I forwarded it to him, and I was like, "Hey, look what we got on the podcast." Email, and someone's like really, really into your book, and then he checked his email, and he was like, he got the exact same email, like 2 minutes before receiving my email, and I'm
Nice.
like, Connor, you gotta work on the
Yeah, fine
you know
tuning
the originality and the
Yeah.
efficiency of your bot farm. It's not up to snuff.
I got one. It's getting so bad that I'm attacking myself with these bot farms. I got one recently while I was out like running errands, and I was like, and I see like I only glimpsed the email, and I'm like, well, I got to see if I have an offer from an agent, or more likely, someone is just sending me some AI bullshit that's
Yep.
just like trying to get me just to pay them money to appear on some podcast with like 3 subscribers.
Yeah. Hey man,
Oh,
come
Bald&Balding?
like, you know, can we have
I
your
was-
book on our book club? You know?
I was going to make that joke, but I was like, no, it's too mean. I gotta let Mike get there.
Yeah. So Ro has a book club, and if you only send him $80 and a copy of your book, then he'll have $80 and a copy of your book.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not well known enough to even get these messages, but
Give it
there
time. You'll
is-
get there.
There is
Yep.
somebody who is really convinced that I need a new roof.
Is it
I
E.L.
rent.
Montague? He seems to be really interested in people's home decor.
Yeah, yeah,
He-
yeah.
He really is. So I got one once. It said, Mike Molman, your book, Instant the Peeling Head by E.L. Montague, really got to us. Would you like us to advertise this? And I told E.L. sorry, but I turned them down.
I love the ones that are just like clearly like just being the most generic shit possible. Where it's like connecting authors with their communities or something like that. Where it's just like the most corporate PR bullshit. It's just like, can you at least try to make it look like you actually read the book
Yeah.
or
You
something?
You can like hear the corporate music in the background.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I would even react more positively to someone being like, "Hey, you're really shit at marketing. Can I help you?"
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
that would be more enticing to me than
I
whatever.
am
crap
shit
they-
at marketing.
Yeah.
Wow. He already knows me so well.
Clearly, they've done their research.
You're speaking to my heart, man.
I mean, if they found my book, then they have done the research because that takes some work.
They also found your pen name, E.L. Montague.
That's true. Yeah. So really, it's Mike who's commenting to find out more about his guests and their interior decor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna create the ultimate setup for podcasting.
There you go, man.
I mean, I already have the weapons collection, behind me because that seemed like the thing to do.
I mean, it's a
No,
nice
no
collection.
podcast setup is complete without a couple of swords.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing some swords here in my recording booth.
Same.
You know?
But you do have younger kids, so the whole idea of not having sharp weapons in the house,
Just
probably.
put like a little rubber nubbin on the end.
My fiance almost lost a finger because I was
Oh my
trying
God.
to set up some swords in the background like 2 years ago. I was like,
There
oh,
you go.
there were like some convenient hooks in front of her closet that she wasn't using or something. And I was like, I'll just put a fucking saber up there just for like the 50 minutes it's gonna take to do this.
And Connor being Connor.
And then while I'm getting set up or something, she's like,
Oh
"Oh, let
my
me go
God.
into my closet." Opens it, and it suddenly becomes a guillotine and just sort of swings down. And she's like, "I've
I'm
almost
just
lost
imagining a
finger."
sword just like.
Literally, that is exactly what happened. When she was like, "Ah!"
Oh my
And
God.
just,
You didn't ask her about her life insurance right before, did you?
how did you know? I've been discovered. Yeah, this has been.
Yeah.
I
How do
mean,
you
you
think
gotta-
I'm
Connor-
doing this as a career? That's why I wasn't
Yeah.
getting into the details.
Connor is trying to escape the coal mine after all. So
I'm
You gotta
setting
do
up
that
an
like a-
elaborate series of traps before every podcast.
yeah, it's like, oh, dude, it's like Home Alone in a coal mine. That sounds.
They didn't want me to
awesome.
escape the coal mine, so I set up
Yeah.
these traps, hoping to keep them busy long enough to be on Bald&Balding.
Wow, you really have to shoot higher than that.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Holy shit. Oh man.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on. It's been a blast. We even talked about your anthology a little bit, so that's
Yeah.
a win.
Yeah. We got it in there enough
So,
enough
2
enough that we
days?
needed. Yeah.
It's in the margins.
Yeah. 2 days, November 13th, on
On
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Yeah. You can check out
The-
the deluxe edition hardcover, all the different
Book of
swag and stuff that we
Spores.
have.
I'll put
Yeah.
this back up again. And you got some nobody to do the cover.
Yeah. Some dude who looks like a missionary named Jeff Brown.
I thought he was a Mormon on mission. Yeah.
No. He wasn't a Mormon. No. He
Woman's name Brandon. God.
Evangelist, I think. Yeah.
Oh, Joe,
can't
being
remember
nice. It's just not your brand. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. No, I mean he dumped on me in my own interview with Jay Kristoff. Or I didn't do the interview. MJ and Greta did. And then Joe, like an asshole, is just like, oh yeah, they're doing fine without you. Why do they need you?
Oh.
Oh my
So-
God.
So, Joe, if you want
Oh,
to put that
God.
in the comments now, that did fine without Roe. Just saying. I'll give you time. I'll give you a little time before we end the show.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, Ro's not even gonna remember anything, and then he's gonna go into the comments tomorrow and be like, what the fuck happened?
I like that you think we actually watch our shows at any point ever.
No, I
Um,
mean, I don't go back and watch the show, but it's like if I do a live thing, then I'll check out the comments and stuff. See if
Oh
I
yeah,
missed
you
anything.
gotta.
Oh no,
But-
I hate the sound of my voice, so I never ever watch any of these videos.
Oh, you
again.
put it on mute first.
Yeah, you
obviously.
pause it
It is
like a
always
normal
relevant.
person, and then you read the
We're
comments.
not savages. We mute it first, obviously,
God.
and then we check the comments.
I am 55 years old. I am not technologically savvy.
You
Get
can't
your
figure out a
shit
pause
together.
button.
Oh my
Opening
God.
YouTube in the morning, like, oh, I don't know about this.
Yep.
It's like trying to
Not
disarm
streaming,
a
but watching.
time
No,
bomb.
Yeah.
no.
What? It's like you like open YouTube and sprain an ankle or something. Like
It's like you cut the red wire first. Like, you're just trying to pause the video.
oh my
Yeah. How
God.
did these people get on my screen?
Yeah. How do they get into my house?
Who are all these weird little people in tiny boxes?
Yeah. I mean, it's just Connor and his coal mine, but everyone else, we don't know where they came from. But anyways, the Book of Spores, November 13th. You can back it over on Kickstarter until December 4th. And yeah, just mold, mushrooms, all that fun shit. Get infected. AJ's got the swag. Unfortunately, we don't have like anything like that for the rewards.
Oh,
But
For the
Yeah.
sequel, we'll get some. We'll get some.
for the
later.
sequel, for
The-
the book of s'mores, we'll get you a
Yeah.
box of s'mores and that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if anybody's interested,
You really want to keep your s'mores and your molds separate. That's so important.
It's very important. Yeah,
Unless.
some
there is a
moldy chocolate.
website you can get these on. It's called giantmicrobes.com.
Oh,
My
I
was
husband
about to
got
ask
me a
you as
bunch
soon
of
as
them
this was
one year just as a gag gift. So
That's phenomenal.
I love it. Oh my God, it's just a bunch of plushy microbes.
yep.
It's so dope.
so
it
here's
also
the
ha-
stuff
it also has organs too. So
Ooh.
if you ever wanted a uterus
like, out in
and
public
fallopian
like that?
tubes, there's a plushie for
Oh
you.
my God! How did you know?
I didn't know
You
they had
know?
expanded their
Yeah,
stuff to that.
yeah. Or in the case of Connor, if you ever wanted a thyroid plushie,
Oh, of course.
They got
Yes.
one- they
Oh
got
my
one
God!
for
I
you.
unironically need this one. That's great. Just tape it to a sword or something. Be like, look, it's a prop
oh my God.
direct from my book. That's exactly what they look like.
Korean Ball Shorts is asking, what is the book about and will it be launched in India? The Kickstarter will be available worldwide, and it's an anthology with 16 short stories that are of different genres, all tied together with a frame story of a sentient mushroom book that infects different worlds.
And if you watch this video 2 or 3 times, you will glean that information.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
if you keep rigorous notes.
I'm really
That's
sorry
great.
if you just showed up to this absolute shit show.
I mean, they could have been here the whole time and still wondering,
True,
because-
true.
Man, you had me on a podcast and you're not expecting it to be a shit show. Really? It's like,
And then we find out tomorrow it's just like we're all a figment of Rose's imagination, like some Truman
Exactly.
show or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So anyways, giantmicrobes.com.
Yep.
That's all that for that, actually.
Is really
Well,
about.
Yeah.
while you're
Oh
waiting
my
for the
God.
Book of Spores to go check giantmicrobes.com. And
I
then
mean, I'll just like they have E. coli, they have deluxe heart with hidden cells. That sounds like a Kickstarter.
They need a
reward
plush
here
book
right
of
there.
spores. That's
Yeah.
all they're missing.
If you're a fan of COVID, they have coronavirus.
Oh my God.
They've got plagues from
MRSA is my
history.
favorite. It has a cape because it's a superbug.
Oh my God, I love it. These people are very imaginative. I respect this so much.
We got to get some sort of partnership for the
Wow.
book of s'mores.
Oh my God, they even have one that's a uterus that's called PMS, and it's like an angry uterus.
This is like the second podcast behind the podcast where we
I
just
love
go through
this.
product
Yeah.
page.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yo, we got to get some plushies from these folks. They know what they're doing.
It's so important.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh,
okay, well, I don't know if we have a better finish than that. So
yeah. On that uterus note, let's wrap it up.
thank you again for being on the show. 2 days Kickstarter, everybody. Book of Spores.
Yes.
See, I can remember some things if I'm told multiple times.
You did great.
Yeah. Thanks again, everybody.